Anything is possible once you work hard enough. As individuals, right, we all have things that we want to accomplish in life, the Bible say that faith without works is dead. The Bible also said that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Tonight I just want to talk to you a little bit about faith. I want to talk to you a little bit about confidence in yourself, having passion to drive your confidence, to become who you are, to aim for what it is that you set out to aim for. Everything that we do, right? We have to have an energy that drives us, right? We have a vision, we have, a structured plan, we have plan A, we have plan B, but as people, sometimes we downgrade ourselves, sometimes we have a lack of belief, in what we are capable of, and the Bible also said that, as I said just now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. A little bit I want to share about, about the attitude that we have when it is that we aim towards our goals and dreams. I believe that anything that we set out to do, anything that we put our mind to do, we are capable of doing it. And tonight God tell me to tell you, to mention to you that He has given you the authority, He has given you the faith, He has given you everything. He has already supplied it for you before He created you, but we only receive these things according to what we believe, according to what we know, according to the person that you know who you are, and sometimes our faith tends to push our faith aside, because we doubt ourselves, we doubt the talents that we have, and sometimes in life we just want people, around us to actually come and motivate us, to actually tell us, what we are capable of doing. We need to hear it in order for us to believe it. But I want to tell you tonight that you could believe, you don't need to hear, because sometimes we are all not fortunate enough to have at least one person to say, hey, you did a good job, hey, you could do this, hey, I believe in you, hey, I know that you could push through, and as businessmen, as businesswoman, as people that are aiming for something, you know your vision, you know why you are doing what you are doing, and sometimes it may be difficult, but I'm here to tell you tonight that you need to use that faith, you need to tap in, and you need to believe, you need to have that drive and that positive energy. For example, as we hear about Steve Jobs, right? Steve Jobs, he is known as American business magnate, the American business magnate. I was listening to a documentary, last night on him. They said that, when it is that the way how his energy, the way that he talks to you, as it's like some man said that, when he finished a conversation with you, you would believe that you could take over the world. You believe that you could do it all. You believe that, hey, I could do anything that I set out to do. If it is that I want to go up to that mountain and I see how hard it might be, I see how high it is, I can make it. Because, I believe in who I am, people who are athletes, sports, people who are into sports, sometimes when it is that you are running or you are whatever it is that you participate in, whatever it is that you are doing, sometimes during the game you might be feeling tired, you might be feeling wore out, wear out, like weary, tired, but you know what? The person in sports know that, hey, when it is that I feel this way, I know that I'm going to make it to the finish line. Once it is that I put my mind to do it, I go beyond the odds, I go beyond how I feel, I go beyond what my mind may say and what my body is feeling, My body may be feeling tired, I may be feeling thirsty, I want some water, I need to stop. My body is saying, you need to stop, but you know that you could do it. You know that your body may feeling some way, your heart feeling a certain way, your mind telling you, hey, stop. But your determination, that determination to make it to that finish line, is what will help you to reach there, and God is saying tonight that it doesn't matter, You know, as we look at people, you know, in these Chinese restaurants, you know, people who have Chinese restaurants, if it is that you look at Chinese, you know, they are so intelligent. You know, they are so intelligent. They believe that, hey, I can invent a vehicle. Hey, I can invent robots. You know, I can invent real good technologies, you know. I could do this. You know, and as human being, you know, God said that He created us in His own image and His own, you know, He created us, you know, the way that He sees us. You know, and He created you knowing that He has placed authority, He has placed that drive, He has placed upon you a determination, a mindset that only you could develop in order for you to pursue what it is that you have to do. Maybe you have a food business, maybe you are into some type of business, you know, and in food business, we always try something new because we want to get better, you know. And let me tell you something. As people who want to reach further, as people who want to actually make it, and you want to become the best of it all, you want to have your own unique taste, you want to have your own uniqueness, your own quality in the way that you do things, you will have critics. And it is said that sometimes, yes, it is good to get rid of all the negative energy around us. But when we look at it, sometimes the negativity, sometimes the critics around you is the people that actually push you to that point where you want to prove that, hey, I could do this. You, no matter what it is that you say, no matter what it is that you may tell me, you might say, hey, no, you're not capable of doing this. You weak, you know, you're not capable of doing this. Or why are you opening a food business, you know, across the road on that side when Joycey have a food business on the side, you know? So the thing is that it doesn't matter. When we look at Chinese restaurants, right? You go see a Chinese restaurant right across the road there. You can see a next Chinese restaurant right across the next side of the road. And then lower down, about 5 minutes drive, a next Chinese restaurant. You don't think that they could be like, hey, it already have a Chinese restaurant in the community, you know, why must I open one? But no, it does not stop them, because at the end of the day, somebody could have a shop across the road, but due to your uniqueness, due to your quality, you could actually supply something different, you know. Yes, Joycey have a roti shop, you know, she might be selling soft drink alone. You open your food place, you sell something else. You sell water, you sell orchard, you know, you sell something different. You always improve yourself, you know. And sometimes when we have critics saying, hey, you know, your food tasting kind of salty, or your sada roti hard like rock, you know, don't get vexed. Take it as a compliment to yourself. Hey, you know, they're telling me something for my own good. They're telling me, hey, I need to improve myself. Hey, I need to you know, put less salt. I need to put some more baking powder. I need to knead the flour a little softer. You know, however it is or whatever it is that you need to do to improve yourself. Sometimes the negativity around you, it is actually be a good. It is do a good for you, because it pushes you. It pushes you to extent where you tap into your potential. You tap into that drive. You know, when it is that I was watching a long time when I was younger, right? It had this cartoon called Pinky and the Brain. You know, many of you who are listening to my video know about Pinky and the Brain, right? Look at Brain and Pinky. Pinky was the one who always, you know, afraid and always negative, you know, but Brain never let that negativity, you know, or whatever Pinky had to say, you know, stop him. And look at that little, you know, that little mouse, you know, how he actually, you know, he tiny, small. He's like probably like an ant in front of this whole world, and he believed that, hey, I could take over the world, Pinky. I could take over the world. I could devour this world, you know. And just look at his attitude, look at his energy, look at his vibe, look at his belief in himself, you know. You might be looking like an ant in front of certain people, but let me tell you something. Ants can make a big difference. You know, you might be feeling like a little ant right now, but I am telling you that an ant could do anything that they want to do. You know, you could do anything that you set out to do. You could do whatever it is that you set out to do. It all comes with that consistency. It comes with that determination. It comes with your energy. It comes with the vibes that you carry. It comes with your faith that you have, because faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, things that isn't in front of you. You could call it into existence. You could be the best cook if you want to be. You could be the best sign person if you want to be that person. You could be the best athletic person. You could be whatever it is that you set out to be. You could be it, you know. And it all starts with a decision. It starts with a decision. Faith is a decision. Consistency is a decision. Having confidence is a decision, you know. And you don't need to hear it. You don't need the approval in order for you to feel like you could accomplish it. You know what I mean? It's like, you have to do what you have to do. You do it. You do it to the best. You know, sometimes you might look at me, or you might look at people who actually putting out motivational videos. But let me tell you something, not all people had 100% of a good day. It has some people putting out motivational videos when themselves need motivation. You know, a motivator sometimes need somebody to come and motivate them, but sometimes they are unfortunate to have somebody to actually motivate them, and they need to be their own coach, they need to be their own push, they need to be their own motivator, you know. And it's like, no matter what, they set out to do videos. You start something, I'm going to finish it. You know, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let anything come in my way. And we need to understand that life isn't perfect. Life isn't perfect. You are not perfect. I am not perfect. We are all a work in progress, you know, but that doesn't stop life. That doesn't stop time. That doesn't stop you from making decisions, because at the end of the day, you have to go beyond how you feel. You have to go beyond what you see in front of you, because, you know, it is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You know, and God is here. God told me to tell you tonight that He has given you faith. And once you understand how powerful that word is, faith, you will actually start to make decisions from now. You will actually start to make, you know, decisions without letting anything stop you. You know, you will continue to try to become better. You will take criticism, you know, as a good thing, you know, because, hey, you know, I am happy with how I do certain things. I am happy, hey, okay, I make a video, or I make something, or I develop something, you know, but I am not going to let, you know, the critics make me, you know, stop doing what I am doing. I am going to continue at it, because I believe in who I am. I believe in what I'm aiming for. I believe that I could be effective. I believe that I could become anything that I set out to be. So, you know, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do, you know, go beyond the odds, go beyond everything, you know. You know, if it is that you're not happy with how you make certain things, change it. Ask this one for advice. Talk to somebody who perfected it. And that's how we learn. We learn from people who already been through, you know. And life will always come at you. Life will always come at you. Roadblocks, you'll always meet roadblocks. You're always going to meet things to come up against you. You're going to meet people who are better than you. You're going to meet people who are more higher than you. But that doesn't mean that you are not effective. You know, your faith brings out the vision in you. You know, you have that vision, you have that drive. You know, God is saying, man of God, men and woman of God, you know, I have given you authority, I've given you faith, I've given you everything. You know, it's up to you to use that faith. You need to understand. You don't understand, go in the Bible, because the Bible indicated to us about faith. You know, as we look at our ancestors, you know, I always talk about Job in the Bible, you know, when the devil take away everything from him. You know, the devil wanted to prove to God that, hey, he only serving you because he have, you know. If it is that I take away certain things, he's going to curse you. And God believe in what he created. He said, no, I know Job. If you don't believe me, then go test him. Test it out. Test it out and see, and at the end of everything, I look at that story, and at the end, his wife or his soulmate, the person who stand before him and say in sickness and in health, till death do us part, and that person, sometimes we expect to hear good things from the person that we love, good things from the person that we care about, and we don't. But you don't let that stop you, because Job didn't let that stop him. When he come, when she come in to the, wherever he was in his story, and, she tell him, she said, Job, honey, why don't curse God and dead? Curse God and die, nah? And he just watch you and laugh, and he say, woman, are you foolish? Though he slay me, yet will I serve him. Though worms may destroy this body, I know that my Redeemer, he liveth. And all we are doing, right, all we see, we could only imagine this story, But imagining something and being in a situation is two different things. It's easier said than done, and what make him hold on? Because his belief, his strong belief in what it is that he believed in, and he believed in Jesus Christ. He believed that, hey, no matter what come my way, I know that my Redeemer, he liveth. I know that God is going to supply. You may be believing right now for a certain amount of money. You may be believing for something, a breakthrough, a miracle in your life. And I'm here to tell you is that faith in God can move mighty mountains. Your faith could shift things. Your faith could bring you to that level where you want to be. Your faith could actually say, hey, I am going beyond what my mind is telling me. I am going beyond my feelings. Not every day is going to be a perfect day. Not every day you're going to have things to go your way. And that's just life. That's how things is. But the decision that you need to make is, hey, I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep at it because I have a vision and I know that I want to be effective. I know I want to do this for God. I want to do this for myself. I want to do this for my family. I want to provide. I want to do whatever it takes to reach there. And I want to continue to encourage your heart to keep your faith, because your waters are going to be tested. You are going to be tried. You are going to be, go through testings in your life. But at the end of the day, turn your test, turn that test that you go through into your testimony and put it out there. And I want to motivate, I want to encourage every person who has a business, who are going through things in their life, who actually aiming for something. Sometimes you may be looking for that one word of encouragement, and the devil will look at it, as you are at a vulnerable state right now. So I'm going to send you wrong person to tell you the right thing to discourage you. And the devil knows exactly how you feel. Sometimes, people, you might be feeling that, hey, everything I do, it just not working out. I'm feeling like I'm putting out, but I'm not getting back. And the devil might send that one person, like how, Job's wife come and tell him that, why to curse God and die? And just as that, vice versa, as it is in the natural, so it is in the spiritual, just as God have a plan for you, so the devil going to send that one person to tell you something, to discourage you, to make you feel less of you, But I am here to tell you, the only person could stop you is yourself. You could stop you alone. And I am here to tell you, believe. Have consistency. Have determination. Every morning when you wake up in the morning, before you put your foot on that ground, before you come off your bed, or wherever you are sleeping, wherever you are, if you are wherever you are and you are listening to this right now, before you come off and start your day, tell yourself that you are going to do things different. You are going to continue at this. You are not going to give up. Sometimes we may have to change our courses, but don't ever stop. Do not stop. Continue in faith. Continue pushing forward. You work towards things. You work towards it. And you can accomplish anything once you work hard enough it. It doesn't matter what. You will reach it. You will make it to the stars. You will make it to the moon and back. You know, you are about to do it. You know, look at people who read about books, take books, read up on it, learn about how to start certain things. You want to get into something, you know, we have books that is provided, we have documentaries, you have YouTube, you know, we have all kind of things that we have things, you have things that you could even learn how to play instrument on YouTube. You can learn how to play a guitar on YouTube, how to play a keyboard on YouTube. You know, we have things now that we could use to our advantage, and you need to use these things. Do not get discouraged, do not be weary, you know, but wait upon the Lord, because He is a rewarder to them that diligently seek Him, and He knows your heart. He knows what it is that He created you to do, and He has created you with determination. You know, you want to make it, keep at it. You have your vision, go with it. Sometimes the road is be lonely, but it's okay. God is going to send the right people in your life. When one door closes, another is going to open. He's going to send it, you know. And with that said, I hope that it encourages your heart, and I encourage you a little bit to continue with your vision, continue with the plans, continue and have that faith, and reach out to God, you know, and put it before Him. You know, and I hope that you have a blessed night, you know. And I just want to say, you know, on behalf of the End Time Prophetic Deliverance Tabernacle, you know, I am the youth leader, and my name is Vanessa Mohammed, and I do hope that my word tonight encourage you to never give up. Never give up. And I'm going to continue to say that in all my videos. You are going to make it. I am proud to see that you are continuing at it, and it will be awesome to know that that this word actually sink in into your heart, you know, that it actually motivates you to push through and to push forward, you know. So have that faith, read up on it, you know. Faith without works is dead. You have your faith, you work, you keep at it. You have you be a constant, you have a consistency with it, you know. You have your passion, and you have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in who you are, in who God made you to be, and what you are capable of doing, you know. And I hope that you have a blessed night in Jesus' name, and have a great night and a great day tomorrow, you know. And tune in Friday at 8 p.m. You know, I'm going to bring a next word of encouragement to you, you know. So have a blessed night in Jesus' name. Amen.